need to get home. I need to get home. How will I go home?
Hello everyone, this is Infernal Zero here again, and today we're taking a look at the DX Kamen Rider 01 driver, or hiden driver. Kamen Rider 01 is the brand new Kamen Rider series for the Rewia generation. And of course, like I want to tell you right now, the design I actually originally thought was kind of weird. It looked like one of those like prototypes before you see the actual one. But now it's kind of grown on me, and of course that means I had to get a driver, and also for something I plan to do in the future. Oh, sorry about that. Alright, let's take a look at the box. We get a nice picture of Kamen Rider 01, and I gotta tell you right now, I have had people asking me, like, asking me if this is a hornet. It's a grasshopper. Anyway, we get a nice picture of the driver, and we get what's used to then show the Progrise key. On the side we get 01 doing his attack, and the driver again. On the back up top we have 01 again, the Progrise key like flipped out, the driver again, and the facts about the driver, like how it transforms, and the other is something that we'll discuss later, which I and a bunch of another Progrise key you can use with it, and what the Progrise key in this one can be with, and can also be used with. And also on the other side we get a nice thing of 01 hiden 01 driver, because like I don't want to spoil anything for the show, but I highly suggest you should watch it. Now let's get into the review. Let's throw this out. Yay! Oh jeez. So first, let's bring in the driver, and I gotta tell you, I love the design on this. I mean, it's like sleek, but it's also like popping, like the silver, the red, and especially the neon yellow just make this pop. Like it adds like a lot of focus to it. We get some nice detail on here. We get some nice detail on the red part, which I always love, and I also. Again, since this is slick, I don't want to do like a video of me transforming with it, because it won't work well on my big belly. If you see my cosplay video, you should know. In here you get a port for the Progrise key, and this is actually where you rest the Progrise key, like for when you want to transform. And on the other side, we actually get a port that's gonna be used for another gadget in the future, which I do not know yet. Again, so I want to tell you right now, this thing did come on the belts, but like I had it put away because it's just something to clip onto this, like to attach to your belt. It's not really anything special or anything. But now let's get into. Actually, I want to tell you right before I say anything. This actually requires batteries. Like 3 AAAs, like it doesn't come with it, and the on and on switch is right here. If you turn on, you get
01 driver.
It says what it is in case you forget. And now that we got on that, let's go on to the other part. So last year, Kamen Rider Zeo used rider watches to transform. This year, 01 uses Progrise keys. Like this is basically kind of like an animal with some robotics, I believe. You see, like there's a nice circle right here, which we'll explain later. We get again. I just want to say, like, I love the neon yellow on this. It really pops. It gives it a lot more life. We get the grasshopper, and it says rising hopper ability jump, which is pretty nice. Shows you what it can do. And you can flip the cover on this and flip it out here. It snaps in, like it doesn't hold secure. Like you, of course, it doesn't want to do it when I hold it. But anyway, you get some detail of the grasshopper with some robotics. And if you look closely, it actually like goes along with the front picture. Like the front picture, like even with the black translucent parts, you can't see the robotics, which I think is pretty nice. So you get some nice detail. You also get a QR code on the back. If you want a free scan, if I can just focus, come on. I am so sorry. There, if you can scan or not, go ahead. But I messed up for a second. I am sorry, I messed up. But anyway, so to activate it, you just gotta push this button right here. The batteries aren't already included, just like one of those like pull things that you have to activate. If you press it once, you get that. It says jump, and if you press it again, it says you get that. And of course, it just goes on loop. And just like do it one more time without this, because this lights up right here. And I really like the light detail. Like, and if you look closely now, you see like a picture of a grasshopper, which will be used in the driver. And speaking of that, let's get ready to transform. So the transform, you gotta make sure this thing is on. And I'm not going to be talking as I do it, I'll explain it. So what you got to do is you got to take the progress key, press the button, put it right up to this part. You want to flip it out and insert it into here, which doing that will cause this to come out. We'll slide to the right. And that's how we'll do it. So let's go on with it. Henshin.
Turns to a rider kick.
And there we go. Finally, we have transformed into Kamen Rider 01. And as you saw, the grasshopper emblem lit up right here in the circle. And by the way, I kind of like how this transforms into a single circle, which I think is pretty nice, because 01, this is probably the 0, and we might have like a 1 going attached. And I want to tell you right now, like, actually, before we say that, like, let's talk over a little bit more. The sound I pretty much enjoyed. It has a nice like beat rhythm, and also the fact that it says like a jump to the sky turns to a rider kick in English. Like, this adds a little bit more, like, how I say, like, epicness to it. I do not know. I'm illiterate, like, or I cannot speak right. I'm sorry. But anyway, let's get into our final attack. So what you gotta do is you want to press this into the driver again, and it will go into our rising impact.
Rising impact.
And there we have our finisher. And I want to tell you now that we've done that, I want to tell you that for the finisher, if we have like another progress key, which I sadly do not, if we hold it up to right here before we press this, it'll increase the power of our attack. The power of our attack, which if I ever get another progress key, I'll explain it along with this. Like, but sadly for now I cannot. But anyway, in case you want to get the progress key out, you cannot yank it out unless you want to break something. So what you gotta do is you gotta take this part that slid out, and it slid to the right, and you want to slide it back over here. You will get that noise, and you can just take the progress key out. But now to answer some questions, like what happens if we just insert the progress key into the driver without authorizing or pressing the jump button? If you do that, then you'll get an error rise. Now, let's say you press jump but you don't do anything.
Grasshopper's ability.
Alright, so it kind of does the same thing. And before you do something, like, you can't, like, authorize it. Or I guess you can.
Progrise. Grasshopper's ability.
And then you'll just get that. That's the other thing that'll happen. And, like, also this thing doesn't come with any storage for the Progrise keys, but there are some, like, holders and some, like, little cases that you can get for it, which I think is pretty nice. And overall, I really enjoy this driver. It's awesome. I'm looking forward to, like, if I do for something I'm making in the future. And I guess that is it for now. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoy. Sorry if it's a little cringe. I'm trying to work on things. I'm trying to give myself a better setup, but, like, for now, like, subscribe, and share. Like, if you have any suggestions or how I can get better, leave it down in the comments below. If you have any support, leave it down too. And that is it for now. Hope you'll have a great day, and later.